man. Zhao Ye, why are you here?
I wanted to give you a surprise. Right, Menki? Just now I saw a little bastard in the car. He actually said you were his wife. Isn't that funny?
Where is he?
I'm here. I'm here.
You are Xiu Heng?
Wife? Time is short, let's hurry home. I've missed you so much.
There is indeed a marriage contract between us, but this was all instructed by the elders. That wasn't my intention. I advise you, it's best not to have any crooked thoughts.
It's over. I lost. I don't want to live anymore.
Zhao Ye, sorry, you take a taxi back to the villa yourself. I still have some things to deal with.
Lins and Guo.
Zhao Heng, quick. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Grandpa, you dote on Chi-Chi the most, right?
That's right. Grandpa only has you as a granddaughter. If I don't dote on you, who will I dote on?
Then, Grandpa, I want to divorce him.
Is it that Zhao Heng is too perfect, making you feel inferior?
What did you say? Perfect. Do you think he's anywhere near those two words?
Little wife. Don't be angry. Anger makes people age.
Don't call me that.
Zhao Heng. Kiki is a little ugly, a little short-tempered, a little bad-tempered, but don't dislike her. Just make do with her.
Mr. Lin, what are you saying? How could I dislike such an excellent girl like Menki?
Grandpa, if you insist on me being with him, that's fine too. But I will absolutely not give myself to him. I'll go to the company to work first. Let him figure things out for himself.
Mr. Lin, you deliberately angered Menki away. Is there something you want to tell me?
Kiki's personality is so strong. She looks like someone you shouldn't approach. But I know this is all an act. Kiki's parents passed away early. That year she turned 20. She inherited all my assets. So, she had to become strong. Even though she makes things difficult for you, I still hope you be more tolerant of her.
Don't worry, Grandpa. Menki is now my de facto wife. I will definitely not let her suffer any grievances.
Zhao Heng, I have one more thing to ask of you. That is, please join Qingcheng International.
This is
the elder seal of Qingcheng Company. There's only one. Given Kiki's personality, if you start work in the morning, she fire you in the afternoon. But with this elder seal, she can't fire you.
Grandpa, why do you insist on me joining Qingcheng International?
Ever since I handed the company over to Kiki, those old shareholders are secretly using dark methods to deal with Kiki.
I understand. I'll go to the company tomorrow.
If that's the case, then I'm relieved. This is Kiki's villa key. She's always lived alone. You must seize this opportunity. I still want to hold my great-grandson soon.
As expected of my perverted master's sworn brother. He even sets up his own granddaughter. But I like it.
Zhou and Hao.
Come here.
Give up. I have a boyfriend.
Okay, fine. Using me as a shield?
Zhu Yanyi, you're kidding me, right?
The film was translated and
This kind of
narrated
trash.
by M Media.
You can actually fancy?
All right. You were able to dodge my punch. You've got some skill.
Could you just wait?
Hang be my boyfriend.
What?
What I mean is, pretend to be my boyfriend like today.
You scared me. I thought you were going to cheat on Nangche.
Actually, the reason I came to Songju this time is to escape a marriage.
Escape a marriage? The person just now.
Yes. My family is a large family from Shanghai. For the sake of family interests, they insist on marrying me to someone I don't like. So I ran away.
So what do you want to do next?
I'll take you home this weekend. Just say, the deed is done.
Hey, little girl. I'll take the blame for everything. So what's in it for me?
We have such a solid relationship. Talking about benefits is so boring. Besides, didn't I also agree to grant you any one request? As long as it's not something that would let Menki down, I'll agree to it.
This little girl looks silly. I didn't expect her to be so shrewd. According to what she said, then anything beyond friendship can't be done at all.
Alright. I'll tell Menki about tonight's matter.
Alright then. You go back first, I still need to wait for someone here.
Okay?
Menki.
This. What happened last night?
If there's something, just say it. Stop dilly-dallying like a woman.
You bastard. I am a woman. I'm a girl.
Menki,
Yang.
I've been abroad these past few days, and there wasn't a moment I wasn't thinking of you.
Fu Tianyang. You're the young master of Shengfu Group. Why are you always doing such disgusting things?
These flowers were specially chosen. For you.
Are you deaf? She said she doesn't want them, didn't you hear?
Who is this kid?
I am Lin Menki's old
Driver. He's my recently newly transferred veteran driver.
Lin Menki. Are you sure you want to fall out with me over a driver? Could it be you two are having an affair?
Young Master Yang, please, have some self-respect. Besides our business cooperation, you and I have no other relationship whatsoever.
I say, young Master Yan. Are you like a top needing a whip?
What did you say?
This top just deserves a beating.
You bastard, how dare you hit me?
Didn't your dad teach you that hitting is affection and scolding is love?
My dad only taught me that if someone touches my people, they will repay it 1,000, 10,000 times over.
Forget it. Behind Shengfu Group, someone is backing them. It's not simple. If we provoke them, I'm afraid it might be dangerous later.
Wife? Are you worrying about me? Did I tell you to leave? Apologize. Hesitate for 1 second. One slap.
President Lin, I beg you. Please tell your driver to let me go.
The
Get
film
lost.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Fu Tianyang is notoriously vindictive. Be careful in the future. Don't let anything happen.
Wife, don't worry. I haven't made you pledge yourself to me yet. How could I bear to let anything happen and make you a widow?
You scoundrel.
President, something has happened. The shareholders are causing trouble again.
Beautiful lady.
Zhao Qian.
Can you tell me a bit about the whole story? What exactly happened?
You are?
I am. My identity is a secret. You just need to know that my relationship with your President Lin is not ordinary.
It's like this. Our company was originally cooperating with Shengfu Group. We invested a large amount of capital in the early stage, but just now, Shengfu Group's boss, Fu Tianlong, suddenly called, saying he wanted to terminate the cooperation.
If they terminate, they terminate. Can't we just find another one?
But the capital we invested, Shengfu Group refuses to return. Now the shareholders are collectively making trouble. They want President Lin to sell her shares to fill these capital gaps.
Then, those shareholders will take the opportunity to buy Menki's shares, thereby weakening her Vosan shareholding rights. What a clever tactic. I didn't expect the revenge to come so quickly. Since you want to play, I'll play along with you properly. Then is it true that, as long as we get this investment back, the problem will be solved easily?
That's true in theory. But how could that money be so easy to get back?
Let's go. You take me to Shenfu Group.
What do you want to do? You're not thinking of going alone. To get the money back, are you?
How is it just one person? Isn't there also you?
Behind Shenfu Group is Songju's #1 martial world force. The Azure Dragon Pavilion. The two of us will go. Isn't that like a sheep entering a tiger's den?
I will reason with them properly. I believe they will return the money. Wife, why do you look so pale? Are you feeling unwell?
What are you doing here? And this is the company. Don't shout randomly.
All right, wife. Don't be angry anymore. I've already helped you resolve the matter.
Stop messing around. I still have work to handle.
President Lin. Has the funding not been recovered?
Wang Pingyuan.
Sorry, President Lin. I couldn't stop Manager Wong.
It's okay. You can go out.
I think you should still sell the shares you hold to balance the books. Otherwise, it will cause unpredictable losses to the company.
Okay. I'll sell.
Good. President Lin is decisive, truly worthy of being the company's helmsman. Kid, who are you? What are you doing with the contract?
Of course I'm taking the contract to buy shares.
You must be joking. Do you know what 200 million means?
Mr. Wan, please speak with more respect. It's true you have money, but that's not a reason for you to feel superior. And you have no right to insult him.
As expected, she's a girl with a cold exterior, but a warm heart. Can't stand seeing her husband being bullied.
Let's not delay things because of him. Quickly bring the contract over.
Su Heng. Give him the contract. This matter is not something you can resolve.
Starting from today, I'm one of the shareholders of Ching International.
Kid, what are you doing? Without a single penny, you dare to sign the contract?
Is 300 million enough? How about that? Weren't you by your husband? Impressed by his handsomeness.
Where did you get so much money?
I just went to see Fu Chuanyan. He returned
The
it
film was
voluntarily,
translated
and he even gave an
and
extra 100
narrated
million
by
as a
M
hardship fee.
Media.
There's a limit to bragging. I wonder if this check is real or fake.
Real or fake, just check with the bank. And you'll know.
Why are you here?
I saw everything just now.
I'm sorry. Just arrest me.
If you have something difficult to say, you can tell me.
My dad owed $500,000 in gambling debt and ran away. I've already paid back the money. But instead they demanded another $500,000 in interest. If I can't pay back the money again, they'll take me as payment for the debt.
Come with me.
Bald head.
Little girl. So you've thought it through? To pay off the debt with your body? Who are you, kid? You see the third pavilion master of the Azure Dragon Pavilion and don't even bow? Where have you been hanging out? So lacking in manners.
Who I am isn't important. What's important is, the money she owed you has been paid back. If you bother her again in the future, I will let you know what cruelty is.
You're courting death.
Where did this dart come from?
Brother. No, sir. I'm telling you. This dart is uniformly issued by Kinglong Pavilion.
Where is the headquarters of Kinglong Pavilion?
I don't know. I really don't know.
This kind of thing originates from the northern island gate of the 5 realms of Donshu. Your Qinglong Pavilion actually has something like this. It must have some connection with the powers of Dongzhu Kingdom. Are you going to talk or not?
I really don't know where the main pavilion is. I only know that the contact point is in the city at the Imperial Dynasty Bar, every night. 10 o'clock. I'll tell you. Gentle. Say the password King Chiulan. Someone will lead you to the main pavilion. But someone on the way will blindfold you, so only a few core figures know the location of the main pavilion. That hurts. Sir, please spare my life. Please let me go. I'll listen to whatever you say. Be at your beck and call, and serve you. There's 1 million in here. The password is 6 zeros. Please take it.
As long as you pretend that nothing happened tonight. After 1 month, I will naturally give you the antidote. Just keep the money from just now.
How can I do that? You helped me recover the 100,000 yuan that was stolen. I'm already very grateful to you.
Stop talking nonsense. If I tell you to take it, just take it. You should go back first. I still have things to do.
Su Heng. Thank you.
As long as I wait for someone from the main branch of the Azure Dragon Pavilion regarding the assassin matter, everything will come to light.
Handsome guy. Come play with sister for a while.
I'm busy. Go home and play by yourself.
Go to the hotel with sister. Sister wants to have a good chat with you.
Okay.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Speak. You approaching me these 2 times and tempting me. What exactly is your purpose?
Since you've discovered me, I admit defeat. But I want to know how you discovered I'm not an ordinary person.
Is that difficult? From the moment you appeared, I noticed on the web of your hand, there was a callus. That's the result of holding weapons for years.
What about last time?
Last time you didn't take me down. This time, I guess in the hotel you were going to take me to, your accomplices were already ambushed.
Handsome guy.
You don't need to think about stalling for time. The signal transmitter on you has already been removed by me. Your phone's location tracking is also turned off, so your accomplices can't find you.
Kill me or torture me as you please.
I believe you're not afraid of death. But are you afraid of other things?
You wouldn't dare.
Then prove it with action. Whether I dare or not.
Captain, where are you now? Our operation just got exposed. The members of the Azure Dragon Pavilion have disappeared.
Captain, could it be you are?
So, what if I am? Even if I die? My colleagues will definitely take down your Azure Dragon Pavilion.
Misunderstanding. I say, are you being reasonable? I already let you go and you're still hitting me.
Criminals who want to be reasonable should first surrender to me.
Don't talk nonsense. I am a model citizen and upstanding youth.
Since you're not a criminal, why have you been frequently in contact with the Azure Dragon Pavilion recently? I advise you to obediently come back to the organization with me to cooperate in the investigation.
I say, are you being reasonable? I was just about to infiltrate the Azure Dragon Pavilion. If you hadn't suddenly appeared, you ruined my plan. Now you're turning around and trying to arrest me.
In any case, you must come back with me to the organization. Everything will be based on the investigation results.
Okay, slow down.
What should we do now?
Wait.
President Lin, the employees outside are all saying you. Could it be true?
The goal has been achieved. Now the bait is ready. Just waiting for them to take the bait.
What are the people outside saying?
They say you're dying. When I was at the end of my rope before, you were the one who funded me. You're such a good person. How could this happen?
Zhao Jian. Actually, Forget it, you should go out first. I'll be fine after resting for a bit. Zhao Jian is my confidant. She is trustworthy. Why are we even deceiving her?
I know. It's precisely because
The
of that
film was
that we can't tell her the truth.
translated And narrated by M Media.
Why?
Silly wifey, think about it. Everyone in the company knows she's your confidant. Then think, how many pairs of eyes are watching her? If you tell her the truth, and she walks out of your office happily, wouldn't our plan be exposed? Understand, you stupid wife.
You're the stupid one.
See, Yulin, something's wrong. Wang Pingyuan is forcibly convening a board meeting, saying you're already dying, and wants to re-elect the CEO.
Su Heng. I understand what you mean. Wang Pinjuan doing this will inevitably cause him to have all his own people stand out and support him. This way, all his people will be exposed.
It seems the fish are all here. Let's go.
Wang Pinjuan. I've always treated you well. Why would you do this?
CEO Lin, that's not the right way to put it. I'm also thinking for the company. If you were healthy, I, Wang Pingyuan, would absolutely not covet the CEO position.
All right, everyone who supports Mr. Wang becoming CEO, please stand behind him. So nearly half of the company are Wang Pinjuan's people.
You guys, you wouldn't be thinking of competing with me, right?
I announce that starting today, everyone standing behind Wang Pinjuan is fired.
You're about to die yourself. And you still want to persecute so many employees? Everyone listen to me. As long as I become CEO, your positions will be restored.
This is the medical report I just received. All indicators are completely normal. Thank you all for worrying about me.
How is that possible? I clearly...
Could it be that you poisoned CEO Lin? Please everyone take a good look. If the group is handed over to this kind of person,
The film was translated
what will the future of Ching
and
Cheng International
narrated
be
by
like?
M Media.
Menchat, I'll take you home first and prescribe you 2 doses of traditional Chinese medicine along the way.
Don't deal with Wang Pinjuan yet. I still want to rely on him to catch bigger fish.
Emergency.
Uncle, why are you stopping me? I brought a doctor to treat Grandpa. Let us in quickly.
Xiao Yun. Bringing such a bumpkin here.
Dong Fengchong.
Do you want to save your grandpa or harm him?
How could I possibly harm my grandpa? Mr. Su, he really understands medicine.
Understands medicine? Then let him show his medical license, and let me see it. I think he probably can't even recognize all the medicine names. Xiao Yun. I have already invited the most authoritative cardiovascular and cerebrovascular expert from Zhanghai City. They will be here soon. So don't just stand here making things worse.
If you really let this expert Wu perform the surgery for you, then Elder Master Dongfang will surely die.
Bumpkin, what the hell are you talking about? How dare you curse my father? Dongfang Yun. How are you becoming more and more insensible? Bringing such a bumpkin here. What exactly are your intentions?
What I said is the truth. In this world, except for me, no one can cure his illness.
Bullshit, get away from me. My arm? My arm? Let go. You.
If you stop me again, I'll make sure you don't see the sun tomorrow.
You just wait.
Let's go in. Guard the door well.
Dongfeng Howard.
What are you doing? If anything happens to my grandpa, I will never forgive you in this life. Grandpa, you're awake? You've finally woken up.
Xiaoyun, don't cry. Grandpa is fine now. Grandpa feels particularly relaxed now.
Grandpa, that you could wake up this time is all thanks to divine Dr. Su. If it weren't for him, I really wouldn't have known what to do.
Thank you, young friend Su, for saving my life. I represent the entire Dongfang family. Here, offer our thanks.
Elder Master, you're too kind. The title of Dishizan. Back then it also intimidated quite a few people.
Could it be young friend Su? You are also? I didn't expect to meet a fellow practitioner again. Wait a
The
moment,
film
what
was
method did you use to treat me?
translated and
Xuan
narrated
Husanchi.
by M Media.
Greetings, Lord Underworld King. Thank you, Lord Underworld King, for saving my life.
It's just a mere title not worth mentioning.
Grandpa, what are you doing?
Xiaoyun, come here quickly and kneel down. Ask the Underworld King to take you as a disciple. This is my granddaughter Dongfang Yun. She is from our entire Dongfang family, the person with the most martial arts talent. Please accept her as your disciple. This old man is willing to serve you like a dog or horse.
Accepting a disciple.
Please, Mr. Su, accept Yunner as your disciple.
You already promised me before. You will be at my backhand call like an ox or horse from now on. Why would I go to such trouble and still accept you as a disciple?
I can give everything I have. Everything I possess.
All right then. Then now. Fulfill your promise. What? Backing out.
I can play with you. No. I can't do it.
Okay. Want to be my disciple? You must have principles and integrity.
Yes, master.
Good, good.
I couldn't tell. I didn't expect you were a little rich lady too. This villa of yours is no worse than Menki's.
Of course. Otherwise, how could I afford to support a scoundrel like you?
Zhao Yi. You're finally home. These past few days, I've been coming to look for you. Zhao Yi. Why is he here?
Young Master Zhou, I already have a boyfriend. Please don't be like this.
The outside world is very dangerous. There are many people with ill intentions. Zhao Yi, don't be deceived.
I say, what kind of young master are you? You're not talking about yourself, are you?
Young Master Zhou, thank you for your kindness, but with my boyfriend here protecting me, the kind of person you're talking about won't have a chance.
Zuyan Yi. You still have the nerve to come back. Do you still see me as your father? You still have the nerve to call me that.
Su Shichen.
Ignoring the family marriage contract, running off to find a man. I order you to apologize to young Master Zhou immediately. And then make this brat get lost. Zhao Yi is still young. It's inevitable she might be tricked. This matter isn't her fault. If anyone is to blame, blame the swindler for being too cunning.
To tell you the truth, I'm already pregnant.
You, Zhu Yanyi, you're actually pregnant before marriage. Fine. Your Zhu family is just messing with our Zhou family like this. This matter isn't over with you. Get inside you. Now, Quickly get rid of the child. And then apologize to young Master Zhao. I hope he can forgive you.
Dad, I already told you I don't like Zhou Wenhao. Why do you insist on forcing me? Am I that worthless? That I must marry him?
You are truly too young. Do you know who is behind the Zhou family? It's the Dongfang family. If we can form a connection with the Zhou family, we can establish ties with the Dongfang family. At that time our Zhu family will soar to great heights. Yet you are following this kid from a mountain ditch. Tell me, what use is he? Can he bring even a little benefit to our Zhu family?
May I ask, is Ziyi truly your daughter? Or just a tool for you to make money?
It's not your place to lecture
The film
me
was translated
as a girl.
and narrated by M Media.
If she can't bring benefits to the family, didn't I raise her for nothing?
If you feel you raised her for nothing, then I'll raise her for you. Satisfy. This money. Is it enough?
You think you can fool me? With an empty check? Young man, talk less big words. Be careful you don't bite your tongue. Today is the day the head of the Dongfang family, Old Master Dongfang Heron, has recovered from illness. The Dongfang family is hosting a banquet. All the top elites in Zhonghai are attending. You're coming with me, and apologize to young Master Zhou.
I'm not going.
Don't you know how important this gathering is? This is a great opportunity to expand your network.
What does your network have to do with me? Unless Su Heng comes with me. Otherwise, I'm not going.
All right. Then let him go and see what the upper class is like. Kid. The Dongfang family behind the Zhou family is not someone you can mess with. At that time, if anything happens, and you can't leave Zhonghai alive, don't blame me for not warning you.
Su Heng, I'm booking you a high-speed train ticket to Songzhou now. You leave immediately. The sooner the better. Don't worry, you don't need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Let's go. Let's go together and see what the upper class is like. This Dongfang family is indeed a top family in Zhonghai.
Old Zhu. Brother Zhang. Please have a seat. Isn't your daughter engaged to my Wenhao? Why is she with brother? Don't misunderstand. That's just our family driver. He's from the countryside. He wanted to see the world, so I brought him along. That's not right. He's a famous doctor. No. He should be this quack. He even impersonated a divine doctor to treat my dad. Thankfully, that is, another divine doctor appeared and cured my dad's illness. Wouldn't that mean he'd be free from worries about food and clothing, curing old Master Dongfang? That's endless wealth and glory. Isn't that right? If you could get acquainted with him, you'd also soar to success. Zhao Yi. If you don't want to marry young Master Zhou, you don't have to. As long as you have the ability to hook that divine doctor.
What divine doctor? I already have a boyfriend. Let's go.
Zhu Yanyi. You came here today to apologize. Are you asking for my forgiveness? Too bad. Even if you kneel here today, I still won't want you.
Young Master Zhou. Don't you know that? You can need whatever you want. That you can't say whatever you want.
I just said it. I only agreed to marry her before. Just for fun. Do you really think you're worth that much?
Young Master Zhou. What happens next is going to hurt a lot. Are you ready?
I am a member of the Zhou family. Do you know that the Zhou family is backed by the Dongfang family? You still dare to hit me? Kid! You actually dare to lay hands on me here? I'm telling you. The Dongfang family is coming immediately. You're dead. And your Zhao family. Don't even think about getting off easy. Why aren't you quickly apologizing to young Master Zhao? Ask for his generosity. Don't drag our Zhao family down.
Apologize? Alright. I'll apologize right now. Young Master Zhao. This is how I apologize. How is it? Satisfy. If you're not satisfied, I can continue apologizing. Until you are satisfied.
You little beast. You've killed me. You've killed me. You little bastard. I'm telling you today. You're dead. The Dongfang family is arriving immediately. If you're willing to kowtow and admit your mistake to me now, I might consider sparing your life.
Su Heng, let's go. Otherwise, when they arrive, we really won't be able to leave.
Calf. Running away after showing off isn't my style.
At a time like this, you're still in the mood to joke?
Can't I joke at a time like this?
Who is it? Causing trouble on my Dongfang family's territory?
Miss Dongfang, you must uphold justice for me.
What is it? Speak.
It's this bastard. He actually teamed up with this woman to fool me together.
Disciple Yunner, paying respects to master.
Get up quickly. We don't have a rule about kneeling here.
That won't do. Grandpa told me since I was little that kneeling and bowing to one's master is only right and proper. Just now, you were the one who cursed my master.
Miss Dongfang, it's a misunderstanding. Even if you gave me 100 guts, I wouldn't dare insult your master.
Guards, take him away.
Brother, I'm kowtowing to you to admit my mistake. Please ask Miss Dongfang to spare me.
Capital punishment may be avoided, but lesser punishment is unavoidable. Take him away.
The film was
Master,
translated
how's my Bang
and
Shan fist
narrated
practice coming
by
along?
M Media.
Not bad. Keep up the good work.
Mr. Su,
Old Mr. Dongfang.
if you were coming, why didn't you inform us beforehand? This old man didn't greet you in time. I should be punished. I should be punished. This young talent is the one who cured this old man's chronic illness and saved this old man's life. The miracle doctor, Mr. Su.
Zhao Yi, why didn't you tell me earlier about Mr. Su's identity? So this check is real.
I didn't know either. So he's this amazing.
You must give birth to this child for me. From now on, you will follow him. Wherever he goes, you will follow him there. Stick to him like glue.
So I was always just your tool for scrambling for power and profit. Since that's the case, then I will settle down in Songju. There's no need to return to this family anymore.
Grieving for that kind of irresponsible father is not worth it.
If only my mommy were still here.
Please accept my condolences.
Your condolences? You're cursing my mommy.
Please. Your expression is so sad. And you have such a mournful look on your face. It's easy for people to misunderstand, okay?
Actually, my mommy has been missing for many years. No matter how I search, I can't find her. There's been no news at all.
Missing. What is your mother's name? Perhaps I can help you.
You really have a way? Thank you. I've gotten used to it over the years.
How can you know if you don't try? You should still tell me the name.
Mommy's name is Inta Huyurui. What's wrong, Su Heng? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you sure? Your mommy's name is Huyurui.
Would I not even remember my own mother's name?
Huyurui. Heavenly ranking 7th ranked assassin, known as the cold-faced queen killer of 100 flowers. She's actually Su Yunyi's mother. I never heard she had a child. What day did your mother disappear? I need the exact time.
After today. It will be exactly 3 years. I remember it every day.
3 years ago today, it was exactly the day of the great battle at the martial world ranking competition. Could it be? Huyurui is really Su Yunyi's mother. I've noted down your mother's name. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Please help me investigate the information about Su Shichen, and it must be detailed.
The lasting scent of this new product, how can it be off by so much?
President Lin, there's nothing I can do. Our raw materials were largely pre-ordered by Shengfu Group. Many suppliers would rather lose money than supply us.
How is this possible? How could Shengfu Group know our raw material suppliers?
How would I know? This is the company's core secret.
Did you do it? Was it you who deliberately gave our raw material suppliers to Shengfu Group?
So what if it was me? Do you have proof?
It really was you. The poisoning incident last time. I shouldn't have let you off.
Last time, you were still a bit too green. This president's chair is really comfortable to sit in.
Doing something that harms the company like this, what good does it do you?
Good. Of course, it's so you lose prestige and lose your position as president. That pretty boy of yours isn't here. Let's see who can help you through this difficulty. Lin Menki. Just wait to be removed by the board of directors.
Who said I wasn't here?
You. Weren't you fired?
Just because I wasn't here, you thought you could bully my wife.
Wife? Who's your wife?
I am.
Aren't you Lin Menki's driver?
Who says? A husband can't be a driver.
Lin Menki. You've ended up like this now. Finding a kept man as a husband. Lin Menki. The shares I hold now are already as many as yours. What can you do to me?
Do you have some misunderstanding about me? Even if you got 45% of the shares. Don't forget, I still have 4% of the shares in my hand.
Impossible.
The deciding power is in my hands.
Impossible.
When the time comes, you'll know if it's possible or not.
I will thoroughly investigate this leak. Once the evidence is conclusive, that's when you'll get out of Xinjiang International.
You too?
Weren't you angry and ignoring me?
I'm a big man. How could I be so petty?
But next month is the new product launch. At that time, if we can't compete with Shengfu Group, our company's
Film was
reputation built
translated
over many years
and
will be
narrated
ruined.
by M Media.
Don't worry. I'll help you save the company's reputation. How are you? Are you feeling better?
A little better. You? Why are you looking at me like that?
Let me see your hand.
No need. Men and women should not touch each other intimately.
Why are you so disobedient? Are you trying to die?
I'm not. I just had a few glasses of ice drinks. It's not serious enough to die or not die. Then, if there's nothing wrong, I'll go back to my room first.
3, 2, 1. Fall.
Are you messing with me? Last time you only needed to touch my stomach. Now you want me to take off my clothes?
You actually question my medical ethics.
Who treats someone by taking off their clothes?
If I were like everyone else, would I still be called a divine doctor? If you don't want to be treated, then forget it. This young master isn't serving you anymore.
The film was translated
I'll treat.
and narrated by
Then
M
you
Media.
first. Turn around. Hurry up. Now taking advantage of me.
This can't be rushed. Rushing won't have an effect.
Just hurry up. You little rascal got off cheap.
Zhao Yi want to join.
Don't move. Do you want to die?
What are you doing?
Get out quickly. Don't disturb my treatment.
Su Heng. Who are you fooling? Who treats illness by taking off clothes?
Are you blind?
Su Heng. Zhao Yi is my best friend.
Mengqi, you really misunderstood. Su Heng is just helping me treat my illness.
By taking off clothes.
Before he just put his hand on my stomach. This time he wants to help me remove the root cause of the illness.
You really can treat illnesses.
What happened?
Wait a moment. I have something I want to tell you.
Go ahead.
Our Lin family is considered a prominent family in Zhonghai after all. Although you are the grandson-in-law personally chosen by my grandfather, this banquet is very important. You might not be used to it, given your background.
I understand.
I didn't mean to look down on you. I just meant...
You hope I talk less, right?
Third sister, why are you only arriving now?
Lin Hung.
This is truly outrageous.
Lin Hung, have you ever heard a saying? It's called a good dog doesn't block the way.
You. What are you a pretty boy laughing at? Lin Mengqi, don't rely on grandpa doting on you to be so presumptuous. Let's see how long you can be smug. The people coming to this business banquet are all my friends. This time, I will definitely make you personally hand over. King Cheng International. Good. This CEO Lin, Miss Lin.
Hu Tianlong.
Do you think your wings are hard enough? That you no longer need our family support? That's why you don't value this family meeting?
The friends you mentioned couldn't be Shengfu Group, could they?
What? Scared?
Wife, let's go. I'm afraid we'll get bitten by them later.
Stop. Don't be in a hurry. Impatience in small matters spoils great plans. Later, they'll get what's coming to them.
The film
Grandpa,
was
Grandpa,
translated and narrated
I've missed
by
you so much.
Media.
Grandpa missed you too.
Elder Lin. Long time no see.
Why are you so down today, kid? Did Xiaoqi bully Su Heng again?
I did not.
So it was him who hit my Tianyang? Grandpa, how can you favor outsiders? He's just a kept man. What's wrong with third sister bullying him? That's just our third sister's personality.
We're not here to chat about family matters today. We are here today to discuss how to solve the business crisis.
Elder Lin, there are some things I have to say. All of us respect you very much and trust you very much. That's why all of us today gathered here for this business meeting. But for a business meeting like today's, it seems inappropriate for your grandson-in-law to attend with us. What if someone leaks this business secret? Who can bear the responsibility for that?
I'll take responsibility.
Hey, Grandpa. Can you take responsibility for this? This concerns the survival of the family company.
Shut up, Lin Hung. It's not your turn to speak.
Elder Lin, it's all right. I can leave.
You and Kiki, come with me for a moment. Do you know what day today is?
Grandpa, Don't be angry. Don't ruin your health over this kind of good for nothing.
Grandpa, don't be angry. Third sister didn't have parents to love her since she was little, and she had to marry such a useless husband.
You're the useless one. Our Lin family's business is almost ruined by you.
Lin Menki, you have the nerve to talk about me. You gave 4% of King Cheng International shares to that useless husband of yours.
What do you know? Those were shares Su Heng bought with money. And you? All you do all day is squander the Lin family's fortune. A good for nothing like you is still picking a fight with Su Heng.
Don't forget, King Cheng International is also our Lin family's property. One day when Grandpa passes away.
Beast.
Grandpa, did I say something wrong? A married daughter is like water poured out. Can you really bear to give King Cheng International to an outsider good for nothing?
I was the one who let Kiki marry Su Heng. I was the one who gave Ching Cheng International to Kiki. Are you questioning my decision? Questioning is useless. If you're not satisfied, get out of the Lin family.
Let me tell you, this kid here, he doesn't attend to proper business all day and hangs out with those little punks. Not only did he cheat me out of 200 million, he even hit my son.
How detestable. You'd better just accept your bad luck. I am Su Heng, not a good person. So don't provoke me. And especially don't provoke my wife. Otherwise I'll make you lose everything down to your underwear.
You, my good son-in-law. Why are you here too? Wait. Brother Hong Yan. What did you just call him? He's your good son-in-law? Brother Tianlong, you don't know. The marriage between my daughter and young Master Zhou has already been called off. Moreover, my son-in-law is no worse than young Master Zhou. Right, my good son-in-law? Let me formally introduce everyone. This is the son-in-law of our Zhu family. And he also...
My stomach isn't feeling well, I'll excuse myself first.
Kid, what's up? Trying to slip away? I'm telling you, you're in my hands today. Brother Hong Yan, do you know you've met a swindler? He's a big swindler. He tricked you. I mean you as a father. Don't even care what kind of man your daughter is dating, who she's with. You never bother to ask or care. Brother Hong Yan. This kid, while he's living off Miss Lin's wealth, he took advantage of your daughter's feelings. He's cheating. Impossible. Impossible. If you don't believe me, ask everyone. This kid, didn't he just come in with Miss Lin? Together? Didn't he just keep saying he was old Master Lin's grandson-in-law? Impossible. He is the son-in-law of my Zhu family. My daughter is pregnant with his child. He also cured old Master Dongfang's illness. He's even Dongfang Yun's master. Brother Hong Yan. And you call yourself a businessman? That you could actually be fooled by this kid's one-sided story. He's a scumbag. He's just a beast. If you don't believe me, make him say it himself. Divine Dr. Su, come on, you explain it clearly to them. Speak. Speak.
Unfilial descendant.
The predecessor of King Cheng
The
International
film was
originally
translated
the Lin
and
Group's largest
narrated
branch.
by M Media.
But after you passed it to Lin Menki, she transferred it to Songzhou. Grandpa, is this fair?
You unfilial descendant.
I want her to hand over King Cheng International.
Okay. But
Handing over Ching Cheng International is fine, but you have to hand over the position of helmsman of the Lin Group as well.
Impossible. All the assets of our Lin family are mine.
Don't think I don't know. Those riffraff downstairs. You called them here, didn't you? I didn't call any business conference at all. You called them to force me out, didn't you?
That's right. They came for me. If I don't fight now, do I have to wait for that gigolo to swindle away all our family property?
You unfilial descendant.
How can you anger your grandpa like this?
Lin Menki, how dare you hit me? You just wait and see. Old man, you are our elder. We all respect you very much. But you look down on all of us. What do you mean by riff-raff?
Why did my grandpa say that? Everyone knows it in their hearts. Don't push your luck. Since this discussion today was not convened by my grandpa, everyone please go back.
Miss Lin, those standing here are all your elders. What right do you have to drive us away?
The film was translated
She doesn't have the right,
and
but I do, don't
narrated
I?
by M Media.
Old Master Lin, what is the current situation of the Lin Group? You should be clearer about it than us. Since you disregard our feelings and insist on hurting everyone's feelings, then from now on, don't blame us for turning hostile and disowning you.
With me here. I'd like to see who dares to cause trouble.
You bunch of old men. Bullying an old man? If this gets out, you'll lose face, won't you?
All right. I'll visit each of you another day to apologize. Let's stop here for today.
We can't just let it go like this. I want to expose him.
You've completely disgraced our Lin family.
Grandpa, are you senile? Our Lin family's face was disgraced by her and that gigolo.
Lin Hung, what nonsense are you talking about? What do you mean by me and my husband have disgraced the Lin family?
What did you just say? Who is your husband?
Su Heng is my husband.
Zhao Yi is your best friend. How could you steal her man? And Zhao Yi is even pregnant with his child. Look. I told you he was a swindler. A useless good-for-nothing like him. For money, he'll do anything. Brother Hong Yan. See, I told you just now and you didn't believe me. You are such a shrewd person. How could you be deceived by him? You even said he was some kind of divine Dr. Su. Grandpa, did you see that? I told you he was a swindler. How could you let third sister marry someone like that?
Uncle, there must be some misunderstanding during this time. Su Heng He is my husband.
It's you who snatched Zhao Yi's man.
You've always treated Ziyi as a tool for making money. I didn't say anything to save your face. Now you dare to touch my wife. Then I don't need to treat you as a person anymore.
Su Heng, quickly explain to everyone what exactly is going on.
Explain what? He's just a swindler. Playing all of you fools for a ride.
Don't worry. You'll be fine with me here. Since you refuse kindness and disgrace yourself, then don't blame me. It was him. For his own benefit. Disregarding his daughter's wishes, forcing her to marry Zhou Wenhao. Ziyi had no choice but to ask me to pretend to be her boyfriend and lie about being pregnant with my child. The purpose was precisely to break off the engagement with Zhou Wenhao.
You're lying? It's not like that.
Of course the truth isn't like that. The real you is even uglier than this. When he, like you, looked down on me, he also tried every means to drive me away from Ziyi's side. But when he found out I was divine Dr. Su, he then made Ziyi cancel the engagement with Zhou Wenhao and be with me. Someone like him, who like you stops at nothing for their goals, is not someone our Lin family cares to do business with. Please leave.
You with the surname Su. Why should I believe what you say?
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Because of me. Master. That's right. He is the divine Dr. Su who cured my grandfather. He is also my Dongfang Yun's master. If you plan to gang up on us with numbers, I, Dongfang Yun, will accompany you to the end.